Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT. I'm your commentator, Wade Barrett, alongside Raylan Johnson. And tonight we're at the Winter Park High School in Winter Park, Florida.
That's right, Wade. And I'm excited to be here because this is my old high school. Walking around backstage brought back so many memories.
Well, I'm glad you're excited because I'm excited to see who's going to be here tonight and to see the semi-finals of the tag team tournament unfold. And speaking of your backstage memories, it looks like some superstars are backstage right now.
And here comes Gigi Dolin. And surprisingly, she's not with the circle tonight, she's alone. I wonder what that's all about. And I guess we're about to find out because here she comes.
You're one of Gigi's biggest fans, and I never got around to asking why you liked her so much.
It's a simple answer, Wade. Back when Gigi was on the grind to become NXT Women's Champion, she won me over. She went through so much to win that breakout tournament, and after she won it, she successfully cashed her contract in. I've loved her ever since, and since she started dating Tyler and got involved with the circle, I started liking her even more.
Well, that's one heck of an answer. Let's see what she has to say.
So I'm gonna get straight to the point because unlike everyone else here, I don't love the sound of my voice going on and on. Last week I had a 5-star classic against Andrea Garcia in this ring, and after the match, something really surprised me. And no, it wasn't the show of respect she gave me after the match, it was Roxanne Perez. And don't worry, I'm not scared of Roxy, I'm scared of what I'll do to Roxy if she decides to cash in that breakout tournament contract on me. You see, back when I was in Toxic Attraction, I had a way to keep my demons under control by being the mean girl. But that went away when JC stabbed me in my back. I lost my way to control them. And the only way I control them now is by being NXT Women's Champion. Without this championship, those demons won't be under control. And Roxy, you don't want to see what happens when they're not under control. So I want you to listen to me, and I want you to listen good. If you're going to use that contract, use it on Sky and save yourself. Because, Roxy, if you choose me and you succeed in taking my title, I won't feel bad for what I'll have to do to you.
And here comes Roxanne Perez, and she doesn't look too happy with Gigi.
Gigi, you know what really pisses me off? The fact that you think I'm scared of you. I mean, sure, I respect you. A little bit. You've been NXT Women's Champion since you won it at Stand and Deliver. I mean, I'd respect you a bit more if you didn't use a breakout contract to beat Tiffany Stratton and become champion, but I still respect you for being able to keep that title for so long. But let's be honest for a second. The only reason you've been champion for so long is because you haven't faced me yet. Which is why I had to put you on notice last week. I want you to know that your days as NXT Women's Champion are numbered.
If I have something to say about it. You're not taking my NXT Women's Championship, that's the end of the story.
Oh, but I am. But don't worry, Gigi, it won't be tonight. It'll be when you're super comfortable. And that boyfriend of yours, I might just take him too. Have fun with your last few days of being champion.
And it looks like Roxanne just let Gigi know she chooses her, despite that warning Gigi just gave her. And now Roxy is leaving.
I just hope Roxy knows what she's doing. And we'll be right back after this commercial break with the NXT Tag Team Tournament. And here comes Chase U. Let's see if they can advance in this tournament.
If they can stay focused, I'm sure they've got this in the bag. And here comes the OC. They came down to NXT because they believed they still had something to prove.
And tonight, it's their chance to prove it. Let's see if they can get it done.
And here we go, semi-finals of the tag team tournament, OC and Chase U. Let's see who picks up the win and moves on to the next round.
These two both want to take on the circle at Halloween Havoc. They have to get through each other tonight.
These two are no strangers to each other. They've feuded before in the past, and tonight they both have a common goal, and that's the tag team championship.
But the circle is a very dominant force. In the tag team division, I don't know if they'd be beaten right now.
And Andre Chase with a powerbomb, putting the momentum back on his side.
And he's not done yet. Wade.
And if he didn't have the momentum, then he definitely has it now. Andre Chase with those Chase U stomps to Carl Anderson. And Duke Hudson with a big strike off that tag.
And a crossbody too, wow.
And Carl Anderson with a kick out at 2. This one is going to continue. And Duke with a counter.
And Carl Anderson putting a stop to that momentum Duke was looking for. The OC is fighting back.
And there's a tag. Big LG Luke Gallows is now legal. Let's see what he can do.
And a powerbomb from Hudson, dropping Gallows. What strength. Reverse DDT from Duke Hudson into the cover. And Anderson breaking things up. This one is still going.
And Duke just took out Anderson for his troubles.
And Duke is starting to rally the crowd. I think he's ready to end this. And Gallows saw it coming with a counter.
And Duke saw Gallows coming with a weave, and Duke's ready to end this one. And that might have just ended things, but hold on, Duke wants to give the honor to Andre Chase.
And there's the tag. And I think you're right, Wade. I think Mr. Chase is going to end things.
And there's that flatliner from Andre Chase. This one is over, and Chase, you advance to the next round of the tag team tournament for the #1 contenders spot.
And we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Captive Audience. I haven't done this in a while, but I'm bringing it back because I have a very special guest. First, I would like to introduce my co-host, my best friend, Rachel Ramirez.
Sky, thanks for having me, girl.
Of course, anytime, bestie. So, lately, someone on NXT has been saying, I've changed, so I want to bring out a special friend to ask them just how much I've changed. So, now without further ado, our main guest, Geneva Rose.
Captain, or should I say Sky. It's a little hard to know which one you go by these days, but how are you, girl? Long time no see.
You can call me Cap. If you want, I don't mind. And I'm great. I wanted to bring you here because I wanted to know, actually. The world wanted to know if you think I've changed. So, what do you think, Geneva? Am I the same Sky? The same Sky that was the face of TBD.
Well, if I can be honest, Captain, no, you're not the same Sky. You're Hollywood now, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Ever since you did that movie with Batista and blew up after your injury, that's when you changed. You met Alfie and became a star. Then instead of going back to the main roster, you came to NXT to help out the next generation. Now that part I can respect.
Well, thank you for respecting that, Geneva.
If you were actually here to help the next generation and wasn't here holding that NXT Women's North American Championship hostage. You shouldn't be champion if you're here to help the next generation, but look at you, absorbing all the spotlight and glory for yourself. And Rachel, girl, you should be champion already, and you would be if Sky wasn't holding you back.
You don't even know what you're talking about. I'm not holding Rachel back. Rachel could do her own thing right now if she wanted to. I'm not forcing her to do anything.
Then why haven't you went for the tag team titles with her, Sky? Why do you have to be champion and just you?
That's not even the case.
Then what's the case, Sky? Because I don't think Geneva's lying.
First off, how did you even get in here? Security?
Oh, you mean Gabby? Me and her are still tight because unlike you, I didn't turn my back on my TBD friends.
I didn't turn my back on anyone. Sally, are you mad because you're not in the position Rachel is in?
No, Sky, you've got it all wrong. I'm not mad at all. Honestly, I'm disappointed that you turned your back on everyone that looked up to you, even after we had that emotional match back in to be determined. As a matter of fact, let's roll the footage of that match. Because just in case you somehow forgot I was the last person to pin you.
I really don't think that's necessary.
I'm with Sky on this one.
Quiet, Rachel. Just watch the footage.
This is one crazy episode of Captive Audience. I want to see this.
You came home for this?
In a heartbeat.
And it's supposed to make me feel bad?
Think so? Is it working? Here's the good part. See that cap even after I won that match?
Hit her again!
You showed me respect. And look what happened after.
Hit her again!
Stop it! I stood up for you.
Sally, was it really necessary to show her that old stuff?
Yes, Geneva, it was. Now, like I was saying, I was your friend. And right now, I'm still trying to be your friend. It can all go back to normal, Cap.
Sally, I'm sorry.
And just when it looked like Sally was about to get through to Sky, Rachel ended that immediately.
Sally almost managed to show Sky who her friends really are, and Rachel put a stop to that.
Taking out Geneva and Sally, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
And we're back, and we just found out after that commotion that happened on Captive Audience, Sally is going to take on Rachel later tonight.
I wonder how Sky and Geneva feel about all this. I mean, they have to feel conflicted, right? Especially Sky. I mean, she almost apologized to Sally. This is huge.
And hold on, I'm getting word. Something is happening backstage.
Paige, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I need to fight Rel 9 tonight, one-on-one. Look, I don't approve of what Riley did at TakeOver Canada, but I definitely don't approve of what Rel and the Aces and Eights did to Riley last week on NXT. So do me a favor and give me Rel one-on-one, and I'll even make it for my Heritage Championship so he can stop crying about his loss thanks to Riley.
Ridge, I would. I really would, but I can't.
Paige, come on, what do you mean you can't? You're the NXT General Manager. You're one of the only people that can make this happen.
I would do it, Ridge, but Rel isn't here tonight. I'm sorry.
Typical Rel. So the Aces and Eights are here, but he's not. I don't believe that. But regardless, Paige, I still need to get this anger out. So I still want a match tonight.
Ridge, look, please. I'm a little busy. I'm supposed to be having a meeting in a few minutes, and I don't really know anyone that could take you on tonight. I'm sorry, but you might have to sit tonight out.
Paige, I'm here for our meeting.
Shock. Hey, I'm sorry. I was just wrapping this up real quick.
Shock? Man, do you have any idea who you just interrupted?
Of course I know you, man. Ridge Holland, the champion that needs to cheat to win.
What did you just say to me? Man, you best show me some respect. And what kind of name is Shock? And what are you wearing? Did you go dumpster diving for your outfit?
Hey guys, calm down. Ridge, I think I found your opponent for tonight. In tonight's main event of NXT, you're going to be taking on Shock in his debut. And Shock, if you win, you'll get a championship match against Ridge next week.
I love that.
This is intense. They haven't even taken their eyes off each other.
Hope you're ready to lose, kids. See you out there.
See you out there, Ridge.
And there goes our main event match, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Ridge Holland taking on Shock, and I can't wait to see that one. And here comes the Aces and Eights. Oh, man, the tag team tournament is about to continue.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On their way to the ring, accompanied by Dizzy Clemens and a combined weight of 505 pounds.
Rel's group, the Aces and Eights, are here to make a statement. As we heard by Paige, Rel isn't here tonight, but the Aces and Eights are here tonight for their tag team tournament match. And the winners of this match take on Chase U in the finals.
Personally, I'm rooting for the Aces and Eights, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
And we're back here on NXT, and it's time for the tag team tournament semi-finals to continue.
And here comes the D'Angelo family Wade. It's Tony, Stax, and Rizzo.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 472 pounds, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stax Lorenzo, the D'Angelo family.
I know they're ready to win this and try to win gold at Halloween Havoc, and I think they've got this in the bag. And here we go, it's going to be Dame Williams of the Aces and Eights kicking things off against the Don of NXT, Tony D'Angelo. And the Aces and Eights made their debut in a shocking fashion, taking out Riley Osborne for screwing Rel over. And we found out earlier that Ridge wanted to make things right with Rel by giving him a rematch because of what Riley did. And we found out Rel isn't here tonight, so he's going to be taking on Shock in tonight's main event.
Now, that's a match I can't wait to see. I've seen Shock's other work across other promotions, and if you haven't seen it, you're in for a treat. And let's talk about the D'Angelo family. They haven't done much in a while. They're former NXT tag team champions. You have to think they want to climb that mountain again and run NXT again.
If I know Tony's mindset, his mind is definitely set on gold, whether that's tag team gold or singles gold. And that exploder suplex in that corner is one way he can win some gold. And Dame with a kick out. And Dame with a huge belly-to-belly, shifting the momentum in this one.
The family's going to need another momentum shift if they want to win this one.
And Dame wanted a big move, and Tony saw it coming. Huge spear from Tony D, taking Dame off his feet, and he looks like he's ready to put him away. And look at Dixie taking off the turnbuckle pads. Referee doesn't see her, and Dame with a counter to Tony.
Dame is really locked in tonight. He wants to bring those tag titles home to the Aces and Eights.
With an Irish whip into the corner, into that exposed turnbuckle Dixie setup. Ouch! And a big clothesline to Tony. And what's Dame thinking now?
He wants that springboard.
And a springboard from Dame. He's getting fired up. He's just begging Tony to get up.
Tony, stay down. I know what's coming next.
And Dame with a Dame special. Tony could be out.
And Stax jumping in to break things up.
And Tony rolling out to catch a breather, but I don't know how wise that is because Dame is thinking. And Dame with a dive, and Tony moves out of the way just in time, and we'll be right back after this commercial break. And we're back here on NXT, and during the break we had a tag, and the family has been rolling, and it looks like they're going to keep the ball rolling because I know what this is.
Bada bing, bada boom. This one is over.
Raylan, did you just do an Italian accent to announce their finisher?
I did, and I enjoyed every second of it, and Caesar just kicked out at 2. And Caesar looks like he's feeling it. He's starting to gain some momentum.
And Caesar with a spinning C, and he's not done yet. He wants to ensure victory in this one. He's picking him up, and oh man, I know what this is. If he hits this, it's over. And he calls that one C, the realist, and this one is done.
And Tony just made the save to his partner.
And Caesar didn't like that, and a flatliner to Tony for his troubles, and Dane is headed to beat up Tony.
And Stax is starting to come to a bit, but that's not a spot you want to be Stax.
And there's that belly-to-belly from Caesar that has ended matches, and this one might be over.
And with that win, the Aces and Eights move on to the finals. Rel has to be at home proud of them. We could see the Circle versus the Aces and Eights if they can beat Chase U next week in the finals.
After what I just saw, I have no doubts about them pulling this off. And now let's have a look at one of NXT's newest signings, a former TBD champion, Kill Switch.
There is love burning to find you. Will you wait for me? Will you be there? Your silence haunts me, but still I hunger for you. This is my curse.
Guys, I'm tired of sitting around in the locker room or being stuck in catering here on NXT. We should be out there making an impact like we did in TBD. So I think we should brainstorm some ways to go out there and show the world how good we are. I mean, Cole, you're the only one of us who has made it to the big leagues. I used to dress up as a rib for indie shows, and you've been tag team champions with Buzz. I know he's retired and all, but you should be just as successful. So what do you guys think we can do?
Creo que deberíamos sacar a uno de esos nuevos chicos y mostrarle al mundo que vamos en serio.
Hector, everyone doesn't speak Spanish English, please.
Right, sorry. I think we should take out one of those new guys and show the world we mean business.
Oh, but that would make us heels. Cole, what do you think?
I've done my fair share of heel work. Heck, ask Buzz if you want to, it helps. But I think Hector's right. We gotta take out one of the new guys. And there's one new guy that's super cocky who I think one of us should beat in a match.
Okay, and who's that?
What in tarnation are you losers in here doing? The locker room is for talent that actually wrestles and gets booked. I think you guys are lost. You should be in catering.
You know, that's real funny coming from a guy who hasn't even wrestled his first match.
Ah, as a matter of fact, you're right. So how about we change that? I'm gonna go out to the ring and one of you losers can decide who gets to get beat by the white country man tonight. And you know, at least one of you will actually get on TV thanks to me.
You're so cocky, I hate it.
Whatever losers, just pick which one of y'all wants to get stomped out. See ya out there.
You guys got it. I hate to admit it, but I'm no match for him.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. I'll take him on.
Be careful out there, Hector.
What a nice guy trying to get some people some TV time. I haven't even seen him wrestle, and I like the white country man already.
And his opponent from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 205 pounds.
And he's taking on Hector Flores, a former TBD tag team champion. and he's been in NXT for a while trying to make a name for himself, like he did wrestling in Mexico. If Hector can...
Wait, Raylin, what the heck is Dom doing? He's sneaking Hector when the referee is ringing the bell, so I guess this is legal. And a faith breaker from Dom, that might be it. This match may be over as soon as it started.
I can't believe this.
And Dom just picked up the win against Hector in a quick fashion. And
that was blatant cheating. Hector finally got on TV and had an opportunity, and that's how it went, because of Dom.
Hector should have been ready. That's how things work when you fight guys like Dom.
And Hector is hurt, and wait, I don't think Dom's done. And he's attacking Hector. Why is he doing this? What did Hector ever do to him? I can't believe this.
Next time, staying Caitlin, Hector.
Welcome back to NXT. We finally got Dom off of Hector, and it's time for Rachel to take on Psycho Sally after that brutal beatdown she gave Sally on captive audience.
Making her way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, the irresistible force, Rachel Ramirez.
Wade, I can't help but notice she's out here alone tonight. Sky didn't come out here with her tonight. Do you think Sally's words got to Sky?
It's definitely a possibility for a second on captive audience. It looked like Sky wanted to apologise to Sally before Rachel, but an end to it. And now Sally has a chance to knock off Rachel, and a win here tonight could do wonders for her cause in trying to win Sky back and show her she's her true friend.
And just take a look at how Rachel has got Sky's mannerisms down packed. I mean, she's even doing the walk. She's really embodying Hollywood right now.
She even slicked her hair back like Sky had hers earlier tonight. She's only missing the championship.
It's time to get a little psycho, Wade. Here comes Psycho Sally.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada,
Psycho
Psycho Sally.
Sally's a former TBD women's champion, and she's been here in NXT for a while, got injured and came back because she couldn't stand to see this new cap. She says she wants her friend back because she feels like she lost her to Rachel, and now she's on her plan to get Sky back.
A win here tonight could definitely do it, but the main thing she's going to have to take is Sky's championship. You take her belt and she falls apart, her ego wouldn't be able to handle it.
And here we go, matchup underway. Rachel Ramirez taking on Psycho Sally. This is Rachel's first match after losing to Sky at NXT TakeOver Canada after she won a #1 Contenders Fatal 4-Way match. We got here because of captive audience Sky's talk show where she brought out Geneva Rose, someone Sky considered to be a better friend than Sally, and Sally reminded Sky that when Geneva turned her back on her, Sally was still taking up for her. Sally says she just wants her friend back. But Rachel is in the way. Earlier tonight, it seemed like Sky wanted to say, I'm sorry, but got cut off when Rachel attacked Sally. You have to think Sky isn't out here tonight because her emotions are conflicted.
And Rachel with a kick out. And I think you're right, Wade. If I was Sky, I wouldn't know what to think or who to trust. Just last week, Sky denied Sally's request for a championship opportunity, but knocking off the #1 contender here tonight could do wonders for Sally.
And a neck breaker from Sally, and you're right, Ray. If Sally can somehow knock off Rachel, then she's going to be in line to get a championship match.
And a deadlift power slam from Rachel. There's that usual dominant style of hers. And if she can keep that up, Sally can kiss those championship dreams goodnight.
And Rachel's going for that choke slam again, and Sally saw it coming again. And Spanish fly from Psycho Sally into the cover. Rachel is fighting tonight. She doesn't want to go down to Sally. And Rachel taking this much offense is not a familiar sight.
You're right, Wade. Rachel is usually dealing out the offense, and Sally's looking to fly.
And Sally with a Hurricane Rana trying to put Rachel away.
She's not done yet. I know what she's thinking, Wade. It's time for a little psychoanalysis. That could do it into the cover from Sally.
And Rachel just kicked out again. I'm sure she's surprised by all of this offense coming her way. But if she wants to win, she's going to have to get back on top of this one.
And Sally with a huge facebuster, keeping the momentum in her corner. And Rachel just countered. I think she's ready to put an end to Sally's strength and momentum. Rachel with a spine buster.
And I think Rachel wants that powerbomb to put her away. Wait, Sally saw it coming in.
What's she thinking here? A kick to the knee, dropping Rachel down to size.
She's thinking about a roll-up Ray, and she caught her. Is that going to do it? And she got her the most devastating move in sports entertainment. The surprise roll-up just knocked off Rachel. And I'm sure that makes Sally the new #1 contender. And I wonder how Sky feels about all this. Because Rachel looks livid right now.
Are you serious right now, ref? What's wrong with you? I kicked out.
Thanks for the fight. Let's do this dance again sometime.
They'll teach that rookie not to disrespect the white country man like that ever
Ladies
again.
and gentlemen, I'm Crystal Michelle, and I'm here with Enzo Valentino. And Enzo, you have a match against D-Lo coming up. And I want to know what makes you think you can win this time after losing in just 20 seconds last week.
Diciamo subito ai fatti, Crystal, last week I wasn't ready. D-Lo didn't even allow me to take off my entrance gear in that match. But this week I'll be ready for D-Lo because I have a plan. So that so-called super athlete that couldn't even beat Tyler White at Stand and Deliver last year is going down tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go get the rest of my outfit.
All right, Enzo, thank you for your time.
I wonder what Enzo has planned to beat D-Lo tonight. Guess we're going to find that out later and what's going on here.
Sky, I'm so sorry I lost. Please don't be mad at me. I had it at one point, and then I lost it. And I know you didn't want to fight Sally, and now she's #1 contender. I really didn't mean to mess up.
Rachel, it's okay I'm not mad at you. It's my fault for trusting you to go out there alone. I should have came with you. Sally got in my head and messed up my judgment. Next week, I'll deal with Sally. Okay. Let's just leave Winter Park and head to Boston.
Wait, Boston? That's where SmackDown is. Wait, don't tell me.
I did. I got us in the tag team tournament. Now let's go, bestie.
Oh my God. Sky, you're the best. Let's go.
Fine, you can have a word. But first I need your opinion. Yellow or red for this contract signing tonight?
Definitely red, Mr. Page. Now I have to know, how do you feel about Batista being the special guest referee for your rematch at Halloween Havoc?
Batista? You want to know how I feel about Batista? I don't care who's the referee as long as they know how to count to 3. I don't care. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to change into red and go out there and sign that contract.
And it looks like our contract signing between Tyler and Ethan is still on for Halloween Havoc. And here comes D-Lo. I can't wait to see this one.
Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 254 pounds, the super athlete, D-Lo.
Last week, D-Lo knocked off Enzo in a quick fashion, and he has a chance to prove it wasn't a fluke and do it again tonight. Let's see if he can pull it off again.
And his opponent from Naples, Italy, weighing in at 245 pounds,
Enzo, a man who only cares about his clothes, his money, his cars, and his women. Enzo is looking to knock off Glow tonight after taking that loss last week, when Glow caught him off guard. Tonight, he's sporting a new attire, and I hope he gets a chance to actually take it off tonight.
At least he was smart enough to not wear a jacket this week, and I want to see if he can knock off Glow on fair terms. We've got D'Lo and Enzo up next. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
And we're back here on NXT, and it's time for D'Lo to take on Enzo. Let's see if that win last week by D'Lo was a fluke or not.
Enzo with a spear off rip. This could be a squash match. It could be a replay of last week, except with Enzo winning. And D'Lo just kicked out, boy. I thought that was it.
This feud started back when D'Lo fought Slade and disrespected Enzo backstage. After D'Lo's match with Slade, Enzo attacked him with a kendo stick and challenged him to a match. That match quickly became a squash match because Enzo wasn't ready, since he never got to take off his entrance gear. And tonight is the rematch.
And these two are fighting like they hate each other, and I see why Enzo's mad. He has every right to be upset about last week.
D'Lo, with a counter stopping Enzo's offense, and a house call from D'Lo.
And a picture-perfect moonsault with it into the cover. And Enzo kicks out, and we'll be right back. And we're back here on NXT, and these two have been going at it. Who the heck is that Raylan? Is she a new commentator coming to join us?
I don't think so. Wade not this late into the show, and D'Lo's stalking Enzo, waiting for him to get up.
And he's got him and a chokeslam backbreaker to Enzo that could do it. And what the heck is she doing? She's distracting Glow. He has Enzo beat right now. Does the ref not see this?
Ti definisci una specie di super atleta. Non sei niente di basso.
I don't even know what you're saying. Man, get out of here. Leave.
Bene, sono fuori.
And some Italian woman just came out here and distracted D'Lo, and an uppercut from Enzo Glow could be out for the count thanks to that distraction.
Man, he just cheated. What the heck type of officiation was that? Are you blind? Did you not see anything?
D'Lo, meet my beautiful new manager, Francesca Salieri.
Oh, I see now. This is what Enzo meant when he said he had a plan. Enzo has some help now. Things are getting crazy.
Hey, kid, I'm glad I caught you in time. You okay?
Auntie Justine, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing, LJ. You know, considering you're not on the card tonight.
I came with my brother, and I really don't want to miss his contract signing with Ethan Page.
You know, your brother's a double champion, and it's not like you haven't had your own success here in WWE, but ever since you came to NXT, you haven't really done much.
I haven't really wanted to. I've just been relaxing, but I plan on getting back in the ring soon. Actually, I'll be in the ring this Friday on SmackDown.
Wait, you don't mean the tag team tournament, do you?
Oh, I definitely do. I hope to see you there, Auntie Justine. Have you ever thought about taking your NXT producer spot back?
I have. A couple of times, actually. I may do it one day, but I gotta get going. I got a meeting with Regal.
All right, see you later.
And LJ and Justine just had a reunion. This show just keeps getting better, and Tyler and Ethan are finally in the ring, and it's time for the contract signing to start.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time for the contract signing between Tyler White and Ethan Page for the undisputed NXT North American Championship at Halloween Havoc with Batista as the special guest referee in 2 weeks. You both will get your chance to speak and sign, and there will be no fighting, or there will be a $100,000 fine. All right, Ethan, you can speak first.
I don't really have much to say except this. Tyler, you may think that you're the greatest superstar down here in NXT. Heck, I'd even say you're one of the best, but you can be beat. And I know that because I can beat you. I had you beat at TakeOver Canada, and you know it. And at Halloween Havoc, I won't make any mistakes. And as long as you keep your promise of no circle getting involved and Batista stays out of my way, I'll be leaving with both of those championships.
All right, Tyler, Ethan just signed, so it's your turn to speak and say what you want to say.
I'ma keep this short and sweet, Paige. First, Ethan, ain't no way you change clothes just to come out here and sign a dang contract. Matter of fact, I don't care about that. That's irrelevant like Bow Wow.
Wait, what did Bow Wow do?
Exactly, Paige, exactly. Now back to you, Ethan. You think I need the Circle to beat you? I don't need nobody's help to beat you. I don't need Batista. I don't need Gigi. I just need me, myself, and I. And matter of fact, I'm gonna sign this contract, but we don't gotta wait till Halloween Havoc. We can do this right now.
No, Tyler, if you lay a hand on him, you will be fined. And I'm serious. You two will wait until Halloween Havoc.
Well, Big Shot, if you're feeling so froggy, you should jump.
And Ethan's provoking Tyler, but I don't think he cares about a fine.
I'm serious. Now I'm gonna walk away. If you hit him, you're fined.
Things look pretty serious between these two. And Paige is leaving. They both signed, so we got this match ready for Halloween Havoc. And look in the ring, Wade.
And a stunner from Tyler. It was only a matter of time before he hit him. We knew this was coming. And Paige is just looking on.
$100,000 fine. I'm serious.
You see, Paige, I already knew I'd be paying a fine tonight, so here's $200,000 for that fine.
Wait, hold on. What's the extra $100,000 for?
For the next time. And for this too.
Tyler, don't you walk off on me. Tyler, get back here right now. Tyler White, come back right this second.
Tyler just walked off on Paige. Not too many people can do that and still have a job. And it's almost main event time.
All right, Riley, look, I want to do this alone tonight, all right? Under any circumstances, don't help me. I'm going to head to the locker room to get ready.
Looks like Ridge doesn't want any help whatsoever, and here comes Shock.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Warner Robins, Georgia. Weighing in at 260 pounds. The Lightning Demon.
If you're not familiar with Shock, he's been all over the indies, had a banger match with Ospreay in Japan, and he's finally come to NXT. He even changed his theme song, I'm going to miss, keep it hardcore a bit.
I haven't seen too many Shock matches, but the ones I have seen on Shortster's TikTok have cooked. I'm excited too, see what he's going to do tonight.
Ridge Holland is no pushover. He might take Shock to the limit tonight, and I can't wait to see it.
Here we go, matchup underway. Shock and Holland one-on-one here in NXT for the very first time.
Like I said earlier, Shock has faced a lot of opponents in the indies, but he's never met Ridge Holland. Shock's popularity skyrocketed the most while he was in Japan. He even made it in the popular video game Wrestling Empire 3D. I even made it in myself, but not too many people know I'm a hidden gem in that game.
And Ridge is starting to build a bit of momentum in this one. And Ridge just caught Shock, and if he hits this, Shock's night could be over as soon as it started. And a cover from Ridge, and Shock powers out at one showing. It's going to take a lot more than that to take him out.
And Ridge knows this, he's going up to the top. He wants to put Shock away for the count, he's begging for him to get up.
Shock, stay down if you know what's good for you.
And a shoulder tackle from Ridge.
And Ridge on the top rope isn't a familiar sight, but sometimes you have to pull out all the stops.
These two are going back and forth, fighting for control, and we'll be right back after the break. And we're back here on NXT, and during the break, Ridge got the momentum in his corner and a disgusting powerbomb to Shock on the apron from Ridge.
Shock is going to have to lock in if he still wants to win this one, because Ridge doesn't want to give Shock a title opportunity. He's starting to dominate.
And Ridge should get him back in the ring and end this. Go ahead and get it over with. And Shock just countered, he's fighting back now. And he's got Ridge where he wants him, he's thinking super kick. And Ridge just moved, and that mistake might have just costed Shock because Ridge has him where he wants him. And this one might just be over into the cover. Shock with a kick out, he's showing some resilience here in this one.
and Ridge just went for a swing, but he took out the ref on accident.
And Ridge
Shock
might
ducked
have
under.
just set himself up because here's a south of heaven from Shock, but there's no ref. He's not going for a cover, and Ridge is wisely trying to roll out to catch his breath, and Shock isn't going to let that happen. What's he thinking?
Whoa, what athleticism from Shock. He's locking in and ready to end this one.
The ref is still down, but Shock's charging up that super kick.
If he hits, that's it.
Ridge just ducked under, he saw it coming and he caught Shock. And Ridge with a big move, Shock's out. Well, wait, I thought he wasn't here tonight. The big time Black Cowboy is here and Shock's rolling out and the ref is still down and Ridge is begging Rel to get in the ring. This is who he wanted all along.
Ridge knew Rel was here. He was just waiting.
And a spear from Rel, and he's not done yet.
He's stalking Ridge, just waiting for him to get up. There's the punch. And I want to get lucky from Rel.
That's it, Ridge is out and Rel's leaving. Raylan Shock is starting to come to out here at ringside and he's up and he's going for the cover, but there's no ref. Wait, our ref's starting to wake up.
Oh man, Shock could knock off Ridge in his debut. No way! Oh my god, he did it. Shock just knocked off our NXT Heritage Champion with a little assist from the big-time Black Cowboy. What does this mean next week for NXT?
We're going to have to find out next week because we're out of time. Thanks for watching, everyone.